From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Outside low, and we are underway.
1-0.
Not close with that one. 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu in and to his right. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Duran makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And ball one to Judge. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one ripped right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That
Three
one
balls,
misses.
one strike.
And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
2 outs. Bases full. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swinging a foul out of play.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That just
that's off the
misses.
plate. Ball
And
2.
the count is 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one is upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-zip.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Up and in, ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one popped in the air, left field. Durant makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2, and the Red Sox coming up. Back here at Fenway, and pitching in this game, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Alex Bregman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cole He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch misses way outside.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one pushed foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now batting Tristan Casas. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And the Red Sox leave 1. And they're down 2-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top of the 2nd. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Crochet back to work. There's the strike at the knees. Dominguez getting to start in left, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
That one out to right. Abreu hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fly to left his first time. Right side. And it goes just foul. Now snap throw to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And he hits a ground ball right side. Chisholm on to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
That one not close. 2-1. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. This to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Doubled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Rafaela makes the grab, and there's two gone. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Walked his first time. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, two down.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back in Boston, and now it's going to be Connor Wong. That one's upstairs, ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, inside.
That misses off the outside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Called strike right there.
We got a full count.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Alex Bregman. And now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to center his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez puts it away, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Fenway Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski appears to be getting loose. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. That's in there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Inside, ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 1 so far. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's fouled away. Ball 1 there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Josh Winkowski comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Volpe in the box again, takes a strike. Fly ball down the line, hauls it in, and there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Winkowski, a 6'4" righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wong hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. A walk, and he's also singled. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Cole back to work. And that one missing low.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's to third. Cabrera fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Red Sox trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That's a little high, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 2-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Two outs. There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball.
Looking sharp,
2
just a
strikes.
strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And now
2
the
balls,
count is
2 strikes.
even. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Foul ball there.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Throws across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Just missed. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a good eye there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
One and two now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez. They got it for out number 2. Here's Alex Bregman. And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. Check swing to the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Renan Bernardino. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one finds the corner, and now it's even 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's 2 for 2. Pitch misses,
Ball 1, no strike.
and that's ball 1. Goldie on at first, nobody out. And the next pitch is way outside. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swinging a foul straight back.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. One left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ball one, no strikes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That's a little bit low. Next pitch is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first, and Devers is set down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Red Sox down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate, and first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they bring on the veteran, Justin Wilson. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Wilson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
It's Aaron Judge now. And that one fouled off.
Inside, ball one.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Greg Weiser up and loosening in the pen. Chapman getting loose as well. Judge waits. And it is 2-1. Chisholm at second with nobody out.
That's ball three.
Get ready for some action here.
Three
Good
balls,
RBI guy
one
at the
strike.
plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. The other way, and foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Stanton in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses. 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. 2 down, base is empty, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That misses the zone. 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Inside just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's grounded out a couple of times. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Gets the outside corner with that one. And now 1-2. And that's too high.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1.
Hey, 2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Wong up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Greg Weisser.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That misses. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Richard Fitz up and throwing. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Dominguez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. Weiser throws over. Dominguez back in on a dive. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Runner on the go.
Whoa,
pitch is
that's
low. Throw to second. Save. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's way outside. 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing, and he held up. Right through there for a strike. The Yanks leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next
3 balls,
offering
2
is
strikes.
down low. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm. And they're down to their last out. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is out of play. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Smoked to the left, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively.